Now, life in the year 2020 and since has been very different. Coronavirus curbs have paused many plans, annual vacations, weekly picnics, getaways in the hills. Everything has either been cancelled or postponed indefinitely. But people in Norway enjoy skiing, so this year the coronavirus pandemic had stalled all their skiing plans. And if that was not enough, climate change has also affected the region's winter. So in an attempt to try and lift the spirits up in the country, the local authorities in Norway have brought skiing to a nearby park. Our next report gets you the details.
A famous saying goes, Norwegians are born with skis on their feet. Surrounded by ice caps and scenic mountains, gliding through the snow is the Norwegians' favorite activity. But this year, the lack of snow and pandemic curbs are keeping people away from skiing. The local authorities, however, came up with a unique plan. They are bringing snow and ski trails to downtown Oslo. For the past few weeks, big trucks have been dumping fluffy snow-like material in Oslo's big green parks.
We are now in one of the biggest parks in Oslo. Here we are going to lay some snow. Behind me here, we are making a snowboard park. It is possible to go skiing in the forest surrounding Oslo. We have decided to take a small piece of winter forest and bring it into the city.
These parks have been transformed into a winter wonderland for skiing enthusiasts of all ages. Infants, scholars, frontline workers, people working from home, they can all visit the park during the day and find themselves with the time to relax.
The reason we are doing this is because we want people to get out of their houses, use their local surroundings and be able to be active even though we are in the middle of a pandemic. The most important thing is to keep a distance.
Authorities have made sure that all COVID regulations are followed and that people can enjoy the feeling of Marka without any worries. Marka refers to the wooden hills outside of Oslo, but it's more of an emotion than just a getaway region.
I'm working as a nurse and tonight I'm going to work a night shift. So I thought it would be nice to go outside. I also think it's a little bit of a hassle to go all the way out to the forest. It takes quite a long time. So this morning I didn't rush at all. It took me 10 minutes to walk here. I get my body moving and I can spend the day in this lovely sunshine.
I went for my first ski trip earlier this year when the conditions got really good for the first time. But the tube going out of the city was packed with other skiers. After that, I started thinking about how to get out to the ski trails in the weekend without public transport. I was even considering taking the bike.
Climate change has made winters in Norway shorter. There was significantly less snowfall this year. Experts say that if things continue to move in the same direction, Norway could lose up to 26 winter days by 2050. That would call for immediate introspection. But until then, you have the park and those few moments of eternal joy to save your day. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
Meanwhile, members of the Italian ski industry have slammed their government. They've said that the government has been disrespectful towards them. This after Italy extended the ban on amateur skiing till March, merely 12 hours before the ski resorts were all set to reopen. Our next report gets you the details.
After COVID-induced lockdowns, ski resorts in Italy had finally been due to reopen from Monday. But merely 12 hours before the reopening, the Italian government shattered their dreams. All amateur skiing has been banned till March. Members of the Italian skiing industry in Ponte di Legno are calling the government move disrespectful.
But the timing in which this information was given is completely absurd. We worked for 15 days, day and night, to guarantee a safe reopening in line with the regulations. This information arrived last night, 12 hours before the reopening was scheduled. In my point of view, this is a lack of respect for us, the people of the mountain. For us, it is not just sport and fun, but it is our economic well-being that allows all these small communities in the mountain to bring a salary back home.
Inaccettabile per noi che viviamo di montagna, questo non è.
The health ministry wants to avoid a resurgence of COVID cases, but for many, the Monday reopening had been something they had been planning for round the clock. For them, the close comes as a massive shock and at a massive cost.
It is a cold shower. We just can't believe it. We had bookings, staff, everything ready to restart. Guests were already here. Yesterday our hotels were filling up. There was such a desire of people to go skiing. Today we would have had our first groups from abroad. Some arrived halfway and had to go back. We look really bad. Where will our credibility end up?
Incredibile. Oggi sarebbero arrivati I primi gruppi dall'estero.
The ski lifts remain closed for now, but die-hard skiers have vowed to find a way. Some were seen dragging their kids up the slopes. Others carried their skis on their shoulders.
We try and get up the slope with our skis on our shoulders in our own way. Unfortunately, the ski resorts did not open. It did not go the way we hoped, so we the real mountain people have to get on with things in our own way.
I found out last year, and I have to say, I am really disappointed. I'm not even angry. Worse than that, because to disappoint people like this, I think, is really disrespectful.
These business owners toiled for nearly 15 days to guarantee a safe reopening. But all they can do for now is wait. Bureau Report, WION. World is One.